Welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to be talking about some fragrances, in fact, fragrances that'll get you through your entire life. But of course, you're just gonna have to wait and see. So this video is gonna be about 8 designer fragrances for life. 2 fragrances per season, so day and night. And guys, if you like this kind of content and love Melanie's content, who is also on this channel, please consider subscribing. Also, if you like this video, smash that like button. Also, hit the bell for notifications so that you know when I am putting out content. We're gonna start with summer, since we're technically still in summer. It is very, very, very hot. We were supposed to have a hurricane / tropical storm, and it didn't happen. Nonetheless, I have stocked up on enough canned goods that will last me a lifetime, like this video. So the first fragrance and season that I will be starting with, the season will be summer, and the daytime fragrance that I have chosen for life, it was hard. It was really hard, but it's the designer edition, so just remember that. It is Azzaro Chrome Cuir. There you are. So with this, I mean, what can I say? You get lime, orange, woody, aquatic, sweet, balsamic blast of summer goodness. Works incredible in the heat with solid performance and projection. With this one, you'll feel like you are going to the gym and then going straight to the beach without showering. All right, so my summer nighttime fragrance is Invictus Legend. So with this one, it's no secret. It's got that nice fruity, salty, aquatic, spicy, woody, ambery bomb. Also great in the heat, just a little bit more dressed up than the other, and has very good performance with great longevity. It's a great nighttime fragrance that'll get you notice that nothing, because we're all indoors. So the next season is fall, and the fall daytime fragrance that I will be using is Mugler's Pure Leather. So with this, you get like new car leather, spicy, fruity, more leather, sweet, woody, more leather, coffee, sweetness. Now this fragrance isn't for everyone, as I've seen a pattern where you either love it or hate it. So I usually notice that people that like the Tom Ford type leather vibe that they put in their fragrances usually don't like the type of leather that this Mugler leather fragrance has. And I think that is on the account of the sweet tonka, vanillic, caramel, coffee, sort of like burnt vinyl vibe. And the people that don't usually like this fragrance are ones that like the more Tom Ford sort of like aggressive, masculine, and sometimes off-putting vibe of Tom Ford's leathery fragrances. I personally love both styles of that kind of leather. Now, Barbados can get in there too, but that's a topic for another video, and it didn't make the lifetime list. But I digress. This fragrance is great in the cooler months, you know, when you're rocking that cardigan with the little leather accent on the collar. It has great performance and very sexy on that dry down with that beautiful leather new car vibe about it. All right, so my lifetime fall evening designer fragrance is Doir Sauvage EDT. Now this fragrance is very versatile. Yes, it can be used basically all year round, but I picked it for the fall because it's the sweet spot of where I personally believe that this fragrance shines. So in the fall evening, it's kind of cooler. It's nice and a little bit dry, the air, usually, so you can, you know, really apply this fragrance and it can really carry well in that environment. I mean, what else is there to say about a fragrance that's already been out for 5 years and has been like the hype train for those 5 years? Peppery, sweet, loud, like me, hashtag Cuban problems, Ambroxan sweet bomb. It's arguably perfect for 3 out of the 4 months, but I can see it on all 4 months. It all depends on the individual, the environment, where you're at, all that stuff. But I picked it for my nighttime fragrance because this is a little bit more appropriate for the nighttime. So despite the notes that this has, it also does kind of hand off a little bit of like a powdery, leathery kind of vibe in like the undertones. Might be in there, might not be, the notes don't show that, but it kind of gives that off. So I felt that was a nice, appropriate pairing with Mugler's Pure Leather. And it's still elegant, but yet daring for the evening, cold or cooler months. All right, so moving into the winter season, and the daytime fragrance that I've chosen for life for winter is Mugler's pure Havane. Alright, so this sweet, honey, boozy, tobacco, woody, chocolate gourmand is so beautiful and perfect for the very cold or cool weather, especially daytime. This reminds me of going to Versalles on Calle Ocho on a cool mid-morning, eating a pastel and drinking a cortadito.
Cuban version of a miniature café con leche.
All while feeling the cool breeze. Wait, this is Miami. What cool breeze? But it does remind me of sitting around old Cuban men smoking their cigars while playing dominoes while they're enjoying their pasteles, their café con leche, and their croquetas. Which is why this is on my fragrance for life for winter daytime. So the nighttime fragrance that I've chosen for winter for life is Emporio Armani's Stronger With You. I mean, what can we say? This fragrance is spicy, sweet, minty, aromatic, fruity, floral, ambery, chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Yeah, it's got chestnuts in it. Amazing, solid, cool to cold weather fragrance with great performance and projection. That will garner you compliments if you're in the right environment. Example, with this fragrance, you'll probably get noticed if you are at a gas station, Publix, Walmart, the dollar store, school, if that ever happens again. And where you might encounter problems of being noticed with this fragrance is at the mall, theme parks, your backyard, or the Vegas Strip. But this fragrance is still on my life list and will probably be for a while. I mean, because it's for life, right? Alright, and this brings us into the final destination and the fourth season of this video, For Life Designer Edition. And my daytime spring fragrance is Moschino's Toy Boy. I mean, with this amazing fragrance, it is so polarizing. It's uplifting, it's fruity, spicy, woody, sweet, but also aromatic and warm, with a touch of dewy floral leaves. It's like damp, wet floral leaves with like a touch of fruit in it. It reminds me of having like a nice stroll at the park that yet hasn't recovered from the harsh winter conditions. But this will definitely garner you compliments because, as I said before, it is a very polarizing and beautifully crafted fragrance with excellent performance. Now you can wear this just about anywhere, especially daytime and casual. Plus the bottle is a bonus, so that's another good reason to keep this for life. And my final fragrance for this list, the eighth one, the one that is the nighttime fragrance that I chose for life, designer edition for spring. And this fragrance is Issey Miyaki's L'Eau d'Issey pour Homme. I know it's a throwback fragrance. It's a fragrance that's not new, it's pretty old, but this fragrance really does something for me in that it's bright, it's aromatic, it's citrusy, it's fresh, it's floral, woody, and spicy. This is my pick for the spring evening time for life because you can use it dressed up or casual. It has amazing projection, like within the first 2-3 hours, and great performance. Now this reminds me of hanging out with friends at a bar or a club, just hanging out, chilling and laughing. It's a very pleasant and non-off-putting fragrance. So safe, that will get you compliments, especially at, like, a Walgreens. Alright guys, so that was a lot of fun for me. It's a tag video. Again, like I said, it's 8 fragrances for life, 2 per season, so it's daytime and nighttime, so you got 8 total. Designer, this is my designer list. Look out for my future content, which will contain the niche version of this same list. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, definitely comment, and hey, this was a blast for me, and I will see you all on the next video.